Hey guys! First of all, a big thank you to everyone who always supports me and my channel. Please help me to share my content and leave a comment for the algorithm. My videos always have an age restriction and are therefore suggested to far fewer people. In other words, I'm screwed. But now, enjoy today's Christmas special. In today's run I want to show you how I grow and harvest the Zkittlez organically. The team at 420GEEKS was kind enough to send me a set of different strains, and today it's time for the Zkittlez from their own seed collection. I hadn't originally planned to make a video about this plant, which is why I neglected the plant a bit during the vegetative stage. On the other hand, this gave the plant a longer vegetative stage. To germinate, I filled a 0.5 liter cup with pre-fertilized soil that you can get from any grow shop. Then placed the seed in the center about 2 cm deep in the soil and sprayed water directly onto the seed once with a small spray bottle. Then covered the seed with soil and moistened the surface again with a few sprays. I then left the pot in the tent at over 15 degrees Celsius and checked it daily until the seedling emerged. If you want to see how this works, take a look at my video on the vegetation stage. As soon as the seedling emerged, the plant was placed under an 18-hour light cycle. Day 1 is counted from the moment the seedling emerged and shed its seed coat. This plant is photoperiodic, which means that it will only enter the flowering stage once the light hours have been adjusted to 12 hours of light. For the first 2 weeks the plant is only watered with a small spray bottle. Once the plant is a little bigger, you can start watering it properly. I do this by feeling the weight of the pot. You simply lift the pot before and after watering. If you do this often enough, you will know that a dry pot weighs almost nothing and you should let the pot dry out before each watering. The amount of watering is always simply adjusted to the plant's drinking behavior. If the pot dries out too quickly, water more the next time, but always be careful not to overwater. It is better to give too little water than too much. I water with tap water that has been left to stand for 12 to 24 hours. I don't adjust the pH value and I don't use liquid fertilizers. Early on its vegetation stage, the plant showed that it really needed a lot of nutrients. And since I didn't have that much space in the tent at the time, I first repotted it in a 2-liter plastic pot. After it had rooted through the 2-liter pot, I repotted it into a 16-liter fabric pot and started LST, or low stress training, because side shoots had not developed at all, probably because they weren't getting enough light. When the 40 by 40 cm tent became too small for the plant, because I had trained it completely apart, I placed it in the 70 by 70 by 160 cm Spider Farmer setup. The setup is a 70 by 70 by 160 cm Spider Farmer complete grow tent kit with the Spider Farmer SF1000 LED, a 100mm or 4-inch inline fan, a 100mm or 4-inch activated carbon filter, and the 6-inch Spider Farmer clip fan with different speeds and adjustable oscillation. The entire setup is controlled and monitored via the GGS controller. I personally really like using the Spider Farmer app, as it is a very simple and convenient solution. You can find the links to the products below in the video description. Use my code 420lexicon for an 8% discount on all Spider Farmer products. Please let me know in the comments what you think caused the early discoloration of the leaves. I did not top the plant or removed any side shoots, as it was already difficult enough to get it to grow. This is day 1 of the flowering stage. The light is set to 12 hours to initiate the flowering stage, as this is a photoperiodic plant. Here the plant is in the stretch phase. These are the first 2 to 3 weeks of the flowering stage, during which the plant grows 100 to 200% in height, depending on the strain and the length of the vegetative stage. I personally would have liked to keep the stretch a little shorter. I probably left too much space between the lamp and the plant. Before initiating the flowering stage, I gave the plant about 3 grams per liter of medium, greenhouse-feeding bio bloom. This is an organic slow-release fertilizer that provides the plant with nutrients throughout the entire flowering stage. For me, this is the best method as I don't have time to mix a fertilizer solution every time I water. Furthermore, unlike many others, I honestly don't see any relevant price differences when you consider the amount of products required and the frequency of application. During the flowering stage, I lollipop the plant in the 3rd week. When lollipopping the plant, I remove all upper leaves that cast shadows on the bud sides, all lower leaves that no longer receive light, and all bud sides that are located on the lower third of the plant and are too underdeveloped so that the plant focuses on the upper flowers. Here you can see what the plant looks like before lollipopping. Here you can see what the plant looks like after lollipopping. I want to empathize again that I am doing a home grow in my own style. I want to keep it as simple as possible. From this point on, I really only have to water the plant until harvest. In every growth stage, the VPD or vapor pressure deficit is actually the ideal value that you should focus on. The VPD is influenced by the ratio of temperature to humidity. You can read and adjust your current VPD using chart. There are different charts for each type of lamp. I have included the ones for LEDs in the description. The Spider Pharma GGS controller calculates your VPD in real time via the sensor and does this part of work for you.
Three, two, one, talk to me.
Okay.
In the first few weeks of the flowering stage, I sometimes raise the temperature to 29 degrees Celsius. However, in the last 2 weeks of the flowering stage, I take more care not to exceed 25 degrees Celsius in order to preserve terpenes and cannabinoids. The GGS is of course ideal for this.
3, 2, 1, talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Throughout the day, i.e. as long as the light is on, I keep the recirculating clip fan on simply to reduce the chance of mold developing.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders, now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters, and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward.
The late discoloration or yellowing and drying out of the leaves is intentional. At the end of the flowering stage, i.e. the life of the plant, it consumes all the nutrients from the leaves and then sheds them off. This process is also known as organic flushing and ensures that less chlorophyll has to be broken down in the end product, resulting in a smoother and more flavorful smoke.
On top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
I'm always flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety.
This time I didn't play around with 48 hours of only light or only darkness before harvesting, as the plant was still in the tent with other plants. On day 58 I harvested the Zkittlez.
Disability, so do better. Work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't ever say never, and turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise.
To dry it, I hung the whole plant upside down after removing all the larger leaves, i.e. the fan leaves. It is best to hang the plant in a dark place with a temperature of 16 to 19 degrees Celsius and a humidity of 55 to 60% to protect terpenes and cannabinoids. It took about 10 days to dry the plant. This is what the buds look like after drying, and the total harvest amounted to about 46 grams. Feel free to write me your opinion in the comments, check out the links in the video description and leave a like and a subscription as support if you liked the videos. Otherwise, thank you if you have watched so far, and I'll see you in the next run.